Hey guys, my name is Michael. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to kickstart your HVAC business. And this is going to be how you can start getting customers for your HVAC company if you're just starting out with $0. I'm going to talk about the following: Google Business Profile, word of mouth and referral marketing, reviews, and how to reinvest your profits. I'm not going to get into the legalities and the logistics of actually getting your licenses and incorporating or getting an LLC or all that sort of stuff. This is how to get customers starting with $0. And it's not really easy. Over the past decade, we've seen a lot of new businesses enter the space, more specifically, a lot of one man bands. And the industry has also gotten overly competitive as well. And it's becoming increasingly difficult to start out when you're competing with the big guys in your city. So, first, let's start off with the Google Business Profile. In case you don't know what it is, it's one of the greatest free marketing tools you can ever have. It's free. If you don't have one, I don't know what you're doing. And I want you to think about it as your company's virtual storefront on Google. It's where potential customers can find your business, learn about you and your services, your reviews, check out your website, and that sort of stuff. Why does this work? Because Google Maps is how a lot of people find and decide which businesses they want to work with today. So when people have a broken air conditioner, they open up Google on their phone and they type in AC repair near me or AC repair in my city. So that's when they scroll straight to the top three Google Map Pack that's listed on the first page of Google. And they compare HVAC companies with each other to find out which one's currently open, which ones have the best reviews, which ones offer the services that they need. And Google Maps has all the information that homeowners need in order to decide whether they want to call your company or another. And like, just so you can see, this is the top three map pack, which is what I'm talking about. And I want to show you guys how to optimize it, but as a quick high level overview, this is one of the easier things that you can do. And I do have another video coming out, or maybe it already is out. And it goes completely in depth of how to optimize it. But as I said, as a high level overview, what you want to do is you want to fill out every single section on your Google Biz profile from A to Z. Fill everything out completely. You want to add all of your services with descriptions for each service. You want to add all of your services as products and link them to your website pages that talk about those services. Get as many reviews as possible on a consistent basis and respond to every single review, even the negative ones. And bonus tip, if you get them to leave images in the reviews, those are always great. And you want to post photos of your brand, trucks, employees, and jobs. You want to post at least 4 photos a month. You want to create and post at least 4 updates a month. So these are like your social media posts on Google. And finally, you want to ask and answer 4 questions on the Q&A section per month on your Google Business profile. And you can sort of treat this as an FAQ. But as I said, I've made a whole other video that goes much deeper on the subject, and I'll link that in the description and the comments. I want to get into word of mouth and referral marketing. So word of mouth has its pros and cons, but there are ways to make it better. And this is going to be especially useful if you're just starting out. I mean, if you're just starting out with quite literally 0 customers, the first thing you need to do is make it known to everyone that you're starting an HVAC business. So you want to post it all over your social media, tell your friends, tell your family, and all their extended family and friends. And yeah, like it might suck going to everyone saying, hey, I'm starting an HVAC company, but that's all you need to do. Like, hey, I'm starting an HVAC company. If you know anyone that would need help with their air conditioner or their furnaces, just let me know. And this can go a really long way. You'd be surprised. But I'm going to show you later on how you can make it better. So just really quickly, why it's good. Word of mouth is it's credible, cost effective, and targeted. So recommendations from friends and family are often seen as more trustworthy than traditional advertising. They're all going to be basically warm leads. It's not going to be cold, right? And it's really cost effective. As I've said, it's really most of the time it's free or low cost. And referrals come from people who already know and trust your business, so it's pretty targeted as well. But obviously, it's not the best because it's uncontrollable, right? You can't really always control what people are going to say about your business. It's pretty time consuming because building a strong reputation through word of mouth isn't something that happens overnight. But one of the worst things about word of mouth is that it's inconsistent. You don't really have control over that revenue stream. So some months you can make 50K from word of mouth, and other months you can make 5K from word of mouth. It's not really reliable, which leads me to saying that it should never be your only channel of acquisition. If you rely on word of mouth, you're literally putting your income in the hands of your customers and trusting them that they'll put your name out there. It's not ideal, but for starting out, it's necessary, unless you want to spend a load of money on ads and that sort of stuff. But I want to show you guys how you can make it better. And the way you make it better is by creating referral incentives. So you need to understand what it is that your customers want and like. And just to give you like a few examples, you can have monetary incentives where I know companies that give $500 for each referral. You can do gift cards, which is like $100 to $500 gift card to your favorite store, restaurant, anything. It could be a gift. It could be 3 bottles of their favorite liquors, wines, cases of beer, anything. It could be a cake, like anything. It could be tickets. So if they want to go see their local sports team play, want to go watch the football team play, soccer, whatever, basketball, or concert tickets. It could be anything like this. You want to get creative with this and really understand what it is that your customers like. And you can tailor it to each customer if you want, but it's always better to systematize, but you get the idea. You want to take whatever your cost to acquire a customer is, so that's going to be your CAC, and you want to convert that into value for your past customers as a way to bring in more jobs. Another option that you can do is by creating a tiered referral system where the rewards increase as the number of referrals they bring you increases. So really quickly, I want to show you this picture here. Here's an example that I've seen. So there's 3 tiers to this referral system. So the first one is going to be a Comfort Club member, where if you give them 1 referral, they're going to give you $100 for that referral. Once you get to that 2 to 5 referrals for this company, now you're going to be getting $150 for each referral in that 2 to 5 range. But once you get to that 5+ referral range, they're going to give you free maintenance for an entire year for your furnace and AC, and on top of that, you'll get $250 for each review. So when you create this sort of tiered referral system, it sort of incentivizes people to keep on bringing you more business because they're just going to continue to get benefits from you, right? It's sort of a mutual relationship, and it's really a good partnership that you guys can start to look into with your customers. If you do this part right, you're going to get referrals coming to you, no problem. Now, I want to talk a little bit about reviews. So why they're important. I mean, I always like to compare this to buying products off Amazon. I want you to think about when the last time is that you've bought a product that had 7 reviews. You probably never bought something with that low reviews. And I want you to also think about how many reviews it takes for you to buy a product and actually take it seriously. I know for myself and for a lot of others, I start to get comfortable with my purchasing decisions when I see around 200 to 300 positive reviews, at least, on the product. And there's actually been an entire study done on this, so you can take my word or you can go look it up yourself. But for HVAC businesses, obviously, positive reviews increase your credibility, your visibility, and they build trust. So, I mean, think about it this way. If you have a low number of reviews, 1 bad review can be a deal breaker for someone that wants to get in touch with you. But if you have hundreds or thousands of positive reviews, they can definitely outweigh the negative ones. It's sort of like the difference between a small restaurant with a few great reviews and a popular chain with thousands. People are more likely to trust a business with a proven track record. It's as simple as that. And obviously, there's ways to get reviews faster than traditional ways. So I made a whole separate video that goes into much further detail. I'm going to link it below, obviously. But essentially, there are 4 different ways. And the first way is going to be by the owner sending personalized text messages to past customers. There are NFC cards, which are near field communication cards. Basically, your techs or whoever's doing the job would have this card. At the end of the job, if they do a good job, the customer's happy. They're like, hey, do you want to leave us a review? Then they tap the card on the customer's phone, and then it prompts them to leave them a review. It's super easy, super efficient. Then we have software and automation to text or email past customers, and then you have automatic review requests after each job. You don't really want to rely on your customers to leave a review out of their own goodness in their heart. Like, some of them are going to be like that, but you should be asking for reviews. And these 4 ways are the best ways to get reviews. And I want to talk about where you should be reinvesting your profits. So you're going to start getting money from your Google Biz profile. You're going to start getting money from your word of mouth, from your referrals, if you have a referral program and that sort of stuff. Now, this is going to be you taking that profit that you make from these organic methods, and you're going to be reinvesting it into paid organic and paid traffic in order to actually scale even further. So the key to scaling your HVAC company is going to be where you reinvest your profits from that organic growth that I just mentioned. And there are four separate uh, channels that you can invest your profits in. So first is Google Guaranteed, then you have Google Ads, then you have Facebook Ads, then you have branding. Now, the order doesn't really matter that much. The first two things should either be your branding or Google Guaranteed. So let's talk a little bit about Google Guaranteed. In case you don't know what it is, it's a pay per lead program through Google. You're only paying for phone calls, not when someone clicks on your ad, not when someone sees your ad, only when you get a phone call. And the best part is that if you get a bad lead, for example, someone that's asking you to provide a service that you don't offer, you just simply dispute that lead and you get your money back for that call. It's really a no-brainer to be on this program. The green badge also makes you seem like a trustworthy company. And don't get the wrong idea with the pay per lead program. It's not like Angie's List. They're all exclusive leads. They're not going to be shared with other contractors in your city. Now let's talk about Google Ads. In case you don't know what Google Ads are, they're a bit different than Google Guaranteed. So it's going to be obviously on the Google platform. And you can sort of think of it as like a billboard on the internet. So when someone searches HVAC repair near me, your ad might appear at the top of the results page, sort of like this. And the way that it works is first you create an ad. So you're going to write an ad that includes a headline, a description, a call to action. And when people click on your ad, it's going to take them to a landing page. Then you want to choose keywords and you want to select relevant keywords that people might search for, like AC repair, heating installation, or furnace maintenance. Then you want to set a budget. So you're going to decide how much you're willing to spend on your ads. And then you only pay when someone clicks on your ad to go to your landing page. Next, let's talk a bit about Facebook ads. So Facebook ads are a way to promote your HVAC business on Facebook. So you can think of them again as targeted billboards on the world's largest social network. And here's how they work. So again, you're going to create an ad that includes a headline, an image, and a call to action. And then Facebook is going to put your ad in front of people that have expressed some interest in what you're selling. And again, you're going to set a budget. So you're going to decide how much you're willing to spend on these ads. So here's like an example of what a Facebook ad would look like. So Facebook would go on and show your ad to people it believes would be interested in the offer. They would then fill out a form and you get in touch with them about your offer. Finally, let's talk about branding. Branding is defined as how your customers perceive your HVAC business. It's the overall impression they get from your company, including your name, logo, website, marketing materials, and customer service. So you can think of it as like your business's personality. When you have a strong brand, customers know what to expect from you. They understand your values, your services, and your level of quality, which can help you attract and retain customers and, most importantly, build loyalty. And there are a lot of different ways you can brand your company. So you can have signs, vans, uniforms, door hangers, and the list goes on, right? But what I kind of want to get into with branding is creating helpful content. So posting helpful content is a great thing you can do for your brand because it positions you as a local authority and, more importantly, as a company that actually wants to help out their local residents instead of just taking money from them like a lot of these other big companies. And by positioning yourself as a company that truly wants to help their local area, you differentiate yourself from the competition because people want to work with people who are true and honest about their word. There's a lot of people that don't do that nowadays, so you would really be sticking out. And just to give you some helpful content ideas that you can start with, you can start making content about seasonal maintenance tips, filter replacement reminders, cost saving tips on how to lower heating and cooling costs. The list goes on, right? You can deliver your wealth of knowledge to the entire community for basically ever. And you want to try to actually help members of your community. It's only going to help you in the long run. And the way you sort of distribute this helpful content is you can make written posts on Facebook, you can make videos on TikTok, on Instagram, make blogs on your website, all sort of stuff. You can really distribute your content in a lot of different ways. So in conclusion, this just about covers how to kickstart your HVAC business from 0 customers. And I hope you found this stuff helpful. And if you have, feel free to leave a like and share with other people who might be just starting out their HVAC business and don't know how to get customers from the get-go. Again, if you guys have any questions about this, feel free to comment below or DM me on my socials, LinkedIn down below. And if you want this document, I give away all this stuff for free in my Facebook group, which is also linked below if you guys want to join.